Wow. I can't get the camera working.
Seems like, how do I get the camera working?
Yeah, once we get the camera working, we'll be good to go. But we could maybe just say, hey everyone, we're here. We're from vArmour. I'm from vArmour. My name's Diana, and we obviously have Nothing But Thieves here. We've got Dom, Phil, and Connor, and Joe. Sorry.
Did you see Julie's comment? She goes, "Tim, are you technically challenged?"
Can you hear us okay, by the way?
You're really quiet, Joe.
You are really quiet, yeah.
That's bizarre, okay.
Which isn't a bad thing, but...
Looks like Tim might be reconnecting on in, and then I think Tim has a couple questions. He's going to run the show a little bit on this one.
Cool.
Me re-ask him.
Is this any better?
Who's got your bad?
Yeah, it's like midnight your time, right?
Yeah, I'm supposed to go to bed at like 11. No. Gosh, what's he got? Scotch on the wine.
Yeah, I've got a nice bottle of champagne here that we got set around, so very exciting.
Ben, you're looking good, mate. You're looking trim.
You guys are pretty quiet for whatever reason.
Yeah, you're really quiet.
We're going to try and fix it. We're just sorting the drinks out.
More important.
Yeah, you need him. You're going to plug through a mic.
Drinks over technical difficulties is right. All right, we'll give him one more minute. If not, we can just start asking some questions.
Julie, so good.
All right, well, while we wait for Tim, we might as well get started with a couple of questions. Are you guys mic check? Mic check?
I don't even think Tom and Joe are on. I think it's just me, so we have to wait a sec.
Oh.
Where are they? There they are.
Does this work? Hello?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
working. That sounds good.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks like
Is that a crisp?
Can you hear me now?
A crisp microphone?
we can hear
Yeah,
you. Tim. We can't see you, but
See me? All right. So
I'm so chuffed with that.
You've done really well there. You've done really well there.
you've done really well, Dom. Diana, go
Oh, I
ask
needed that. Well, I can't see anyone else. Where the fuck are you all?
you can't see anyone.
Mikey, you can't see anybody. I can't see anybody either.
Blurred.
And I've just
Interesting.
sworn,
I see
and
you.
there's a 12-year-old on the.
Oh, wait, Diana's back.
I'm sorry. Right, I'm sorry for swearing.
I can
Dial
see.
that back now.
Yeah.
I think your housemate's watching something dodgy.
Right.
Okay, well, we can just. Can you guys hear me? See me?
I can hear you
loud and
I
clear.
can see you.
Hey, Connor, can you hear me?
I can hear you, mate.
All right.
Okay.
So welcome to the band. We wanted to put this on because we wanted to have a bit of fun in the middle of a pandemic. The bands came out with their album Moral Panic, and we wanted to have a bit of fun, have a couple of drinks, talk about the band, talking about living and loving, and having a bit of a smile during this kind of time. So otherwise, everybody goes completely bonkers and goes absolutely nuts. So we're going to do an open Q&A, and then we're going to see a show. So what does everybody want to ask? We can ask the band absolutely anything, apart from why does Conor support Man United and why does Joe support Arsenal?
Anything within reason.
First question I've seen is it 1 a.m.? No, it's 21 past 12. Next question.
How many bottles of wine have you drunk?
This is the first bottle of wine, but with the beer has been.
We've run out of beer, which is why we're on the wine.
We're that crazy, and we're mixing our drinks, and it's only a weekday. So imagine what we get up to on a weekend.
Tell us the songs that you've been writing about this week. Right, you and I chatted yesterday. You said you've been starting to write some new songs. Are you willing to give people like, hey, what are you writing about now, and how are you feeling about what you're writing about now?
Yeah, for sure. Joe, well, I mean, you're probably better off talking about this because it was you, not me.
I've had a few ideas. I think we seem to be writing songs in two different categories at the moment. Either like something that's more in the moral panic world, but other things that are a bit more optimistic. So I think we're sort of like sorting the songs out as we go. Like we're very much in two worlds, I think. Is that fair to say?
I think that's fair. And it's fun writing in this lockdown period because we often have deadlines. I mean, for the last EP, we were writing with like 2 weeks to record or something crazy like that. But this seems like we've got a little bit more time to figure out what we're doing and refine songs. Like today, we literally went over the chorus for 4 hours straight, just changing certain words and certain rhythms to the point where we just looked at each other and went, that's better than it was before. Let's go home. Okay. Someone ask us.
Cool. We got some audience questions here that we could.
Yeah. When are you planning to tour in the US?
Why aren't you playing album shows? We'll play it when we have 5 albums. Not yet.
I read that as why aren't you playing shows?
Is that our manager?
Basically, what's happened is our managers are trying to convince us to do album shows. So they've asked us. We've said no, not yet, and they've gone round us to the fans, and and now the fans are directing the questions back at us like some sort of crazy reflection.
And there's infiltrated the chat.
What we'll say is not yet. If we can't tour next year, maybe we'll figure something out. But
you need an album that's really
Joe's
good
like
that.
Bunsen burner.
we haven't got an album that's good enough to do that with.
And everyone will be happier about it. We're too early. We're not a heritage band. We've got ideas yet. When we run out of ideas, then you'll know we're doing.
Yeah. Has anyone got any questions about hair care or fashion? Because that's something very close to my heart.
Don, how did you pull off the Abbey Road stuff? That was incredible.
Do you know what? That's a big shout out to 2 people. You'll know one of them. One of them's called Rosie Danvers. The other one you won't know. His name is Jeff Bezos. And he works for a little company, a little local startup called Amazon. And he put a little bit of cash in the pocket. And he said, you know what? Go down to Abbey Road. It's where them Beatles played. And we did a session. It was fantastic. We had a string arrangement for Impossible. We worked very closely with Rosie for the arrangement. And to be honest with you, it was a highlight of this album release because we haven't been able to play together that often, and to be able to do a song in a new and reinvigorated arrangement to what it was in the studio was really exciting and actually quite frustrating because we honestly feel like it was probably better than the album version itself. So we were chuffed with it. So it
done really well. I mean, actually, shout out to Jeff Bezos. He paid for Nando's as well, didn't he?
Bezos got us Nando's and even the garlic bread because we pushed the budget. He paid for it. So I hope that answered your question, Tim. And Connor's swinging his head backwards, going, "You guys are mangled."
The thing so fucking method. What did you do? Be drunk.
It's been a long night. We've had two of these sessions, right? One at 7 and one at 12:15. That's a lot of time.
What do you do in the middle between 7 and 12? If you're not watching the Queen's Gambit, you're getting fucked up. Right. Any questions?
Next question.
Yeah,
when's Connor coming out of his own clothing line?
Oh no! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Joking. It's a joke. It's a joke. Connor, it's a joke.
Fuck off! No, I can barely hear you. Ow! Bit my own tongue.
This is actually Tim. I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
What was the most memorable time of us playing live for vArmour and why?
Well, for those that don't know, 23rd of September, about 2 years ago, you were on tour, and we flew a bunch of people. Chrissy came over, Gibbons came over, a whole bunch of people came over, right? And we got absolutely hammered after the show. And Julie ended up on your shoulders, and we shut down every bar in San Francisco.
We did.
I don't
I think
think
we have a
anyone would let
photograph
us
of that.
in.
Yeah, no one let us in. We exhausted the list of what happened.
Yeah,
that was such a good night. They're like the nights on tour, especially now that we just miss like loads.
Yeah.
I think they're the sort of experiences that, although like, you know, just being on tour and doing what we're meant to be doing is like amazing, but like the traveling and the meeting of like old friends that we don't get to do anymore. It's that's the thing that I'm really missing out on.
I got a fantastic.
The only thing that's
photograph
similar
of-
is you can't get into a bar now, and we couldn't get into a bar when we were with you either. So it's the same in a way.
I got this great photograph backstage with Conor trying to flip a
Jaffa cake.
Yeah,
Was
it was
a hobnob.
It was a
That
hobnob.
was it, yeah.
Now. Like that.
I'll post that on Twitter tonight and see if everybody can see it.
I've been practicing that.
Connor's like, how flattering. Yeah.
4 hours.
You guys.
That's going up.
The stream is going to start in just 4 minutes, so you can click the little button below the video where it says join here, and the password is relationships matter. But we probably have time for one more question.
If Nothing But Thieves were a vegetable, what would be aubergine? Another one.
The Joe Virgin.
Joe Virgin.
You've heard on
You said
for a long
exactly the
time.
same
Yeah.
I'm just
Shout
shouting
out
back
to
to
you.
you. Back
Love
to
you, Julie.
you. Any gold?
When is the Australian tour?
The Australian tour will happen as soon as this so-called pandemic. I'm not a denier, but when it's done,
we're looking at shush. We're looking at maybe sort of summertime, maybe July, but it really depends on like what happens. Who knows?
We miss you guys. It's great.
Is that a thing? Probably.
It's really
Is the
great to
dog
see you
still
guys.
alive?
But we miss you guys so much. You know.
We miss you. We miss
Tim,
you.
this has been really fun, and I think one of the nice things about this is we don't get to like engage. We're not playing gigs. We don't get to engage with fans and friends and family and all that shit. So this is a good way to do it. And sorry we didn't answer everyone's questions. I've seen someone said Phil Plant, which is just great. Julie's asked if the dog is alive. She knows the dog is alive, so I'm not going to bite if you find the pun. Elvino did flow Lorette, who watches The Office.
Yes,
Lorette.
She gets it. Connor MBT fucking spelt wrong. Mess heads should be separate words.
MBT Connor, I'm going solo.
Yeah,
Weird, bit of a weird thing to say.
we're just reading out our emails now, so that's embarrassing. Like we're holding everyone up now. We've got 1 minute. We're gonna go. Enjoy the stream. Connor, have you got any final words to say before you sing to everyone?
I'm going solo. Bye. Thank you.
And on that note, so is Joe and I. We're doing our own thing. See you soon.
Love and hugs, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Cheers, mate.
Love you, Tim.
Love you, man.
everyone.
I'll give you a holler tomorrow.
Okay, man. See you later.
Cheers, bye.
Bye. Bye.